Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, a really big welcome. My name's Jenny and I make all sorts of lifestyle content on this channel. So I make things like weekly vlogs and then videos about disability, chronic illness, mental health, a bit of Disney, fashion, beauty, travel and everything in between. So hopefully there's something here that you'll enjoy and I hope you stick around to watch this video. So if you watched my last video, you will know that I have recently started with Invisalign braces, and I thought I'd make a video this time just talking about some of the things that I make sure that I've got both at home and also in a pouch to take with me when I go out. I watched a few videos like this before I started so that I was prepared with things that I needed, and I thought I'd just share what I use with you in case you're going to be starting soon and you're trying to work out what to get. So when you've got Invisalign braces, there is a bit of a sort of ritual to sort of making sure you're looking after them and making sure you're looking after your teeth, and for that you need to make sure that you've got certain things. If you're at home, obviously you're probably going to have most of this stuff, but if you're going out, I found it's really helpful to have a pouch of stuff to take with me so that I can just take it to the bathroom and I know that I've got everything that I need. So for the first thing that I have, like when I'm going out, is some sort of little bag. I'm just using this one at the moment, which was actually from a beauty box, but I may change it because I'm not quite sure it's quite big enough. But yeah, any old pouch, preferably I guess one that's got like a waterproof bit inside, because you've got like toothbrush and stuff in there that you want to you don't want to sort of have water going all over your bag and stuff. But yeah, just like a little pouch that you can just take out of your bag, take to the bathroom, and you know you've got everything that you need. You're going to also want to make sure that you have always got your brace box with you. When I got my Invisalign braces, I got provided with this one. I've seen people get a different style of ones as well. I don't know why some people get one and why some people get another, but this is the one that I have got. You can also buy them online if you want to get a second one, and there's also like non-Invisalign ones that probably fit them as well. So for the moment I've just got one because for me that kind of feels like enough. I don't have my braces out that often, but if you, I don't know, want one at work or want to keep one in your bag and one at home, yeah, there are plenty out there that you can buy as well. So when you're at home, you're obviously going to need a toothbrush, which hopefully most of you have got already. I use an electric toothbrush at home, but when I'm going out, it's not really practical to take my electric toothbrush with me. So in my pouch, I have just got a soft toothbrush that I got from the supermarket. This one I think it's pink and sparkly, which is very me. I would recommend going for one that's a bit softer because, one, if you're needing to brush your braces, you don't want something that's going to be too hard. When my dentist told me how to clean them, they recommended using a soft toothbrush, but also when you're wearing your braces, your teeth are going to start feeling a bit more sensitive and a bit more sore, so you're not going to want something that's too hard when you're trying to brush them. So yeah, this is an Oral-B one. I'll link it below if I can find it, and I found this one really good so far, so I always make sure I've got that with me. And then also some toothpaste. In this bag I have got this one, which is the Colgate Total Whole Mouth Health whitening paste, but at home I use the Sensodyne gentle whitening one. I just got this one for here because it was fairly cheap and I just wanted a cheap one to kind of put in my bag, but I would recommend one for sensitive teeth. I mean, this one does say sensitive teeth, but the Sensodyne one I can really recommend. I've been using that for years anyway, and as I said, your teeth will be getting more sensitive, so I would recommend looking into one for sensitive teeth if you don't already use one. I also make sure that I have got mouthwash at home because, I mean, I use mouthwash anyway, but I just like to make sure that my teeth are fully clean before I put my braces back in. And then I also have some mouthwash in this pouch that I take out with me. This one's actually too big. I didn't realise it was going to be quite this big. So I'm going to hopefully get a smaller one to go in this bag because, I mean, this literally takes up like half the bag. But yeah, this one's the Sensodyne Pro Enamel one, again good for sensitive teeth. but as I said, I'm going to find a smaller one and then probably just top it up from a bigger one. I found this quite good, especially if you're not kind of wanting to rinse your mouth with the water, I don't know, while you're out. For instance, like I went to a restaurant last week and I went to brush my teeth afterwards, and the water was just boiling hot, so I used a bit of mouthwash instead to like wash my mouth out. But yeah, it's always good to have that because it helps keep your breath fresh and stuff as well. I haven't got it in here at the moment, but I would also recommend having some floss with you. As I said, like when you're putting braces in, you just want to make sure that your teeth are as clean as they can be. One, because you don't want to get things like cavities and stuff, and two, because if you've got food stuck between your teeth, it's going to stop your teeth moving how they should. So I need to pop some floss in here because I haven't got any in here at the moment. But when I'm at home, I use the little TP brushes. I think they're called interdental brushes, which I'll link below. My dentist recommended those, and you get them in different sizes depending on like how big the gaps are between your teeth, and I find them really good. They get into the gaps and clean them nicely, but just for going out and about, I think just some floss would probably be easier because you can just get a bit out and like give it a good clean. Something else that you're probably going to want to get is some sort of mouth gel for mouth ulcers. I've gone for the Bonjela Cool Mint gel. I mean, there's plenty of different ones out there. You may well have a preferred brand or whatever. I haven't really had to use this much yet. I did get a little bit of like mouth ulcer type pain when I first started wearing them, but thankfully so far I haven't had too much of an issue. But I do know that some people have a lot of trouble with mouth ulcers when they first start wearing them. So if you're going to be getting braces, I would recommend getting something like this, just so that you're prepared if you do start getting mouth ulcers and you've got something to put on them. Another thing that I would really recommend having with you to carry around, and also just having at home, is some lip balm. I have found, certainly when I've started wearing these, I get my mouth gets a lot more dry, and also my lips get more dry. I don't know whether I'm like licking my lips more or what it is, but I am finding that I'm having to put more lip balm on. It's not quite so bad because it's summertime, but I think it's going to be quite bad when it gets to the winter, because I get dry lips anyway, and so I think because I'm probably licking my lips a lot more, I'm going to need a good stock of lip balm. So I always make sure that I've got some in my bag. I tend to go for like the roll-up ones in my bag because when I'm out and about, I don't really want to be like, I don't know, putting my finger in and then putting it on my mouth, like especially at the moment. But when I'm at home, I've been using things like lip butters, which are really nice. You can get them from Nivea and various other places, and they're nice and like thick and moisturising, and I find them really good. I also like making sure when I'm out and about that I have got hand sanitizer or some like wipes of some description. I mean, generally I would go to the bathroom and wash my hands and take my braces out and things like that. But if I was, I don't know, if I was at a table and it was difficult to get to the toilet and stuff, especially in a wheelchair, it can take a bit longer and make it more difficult. Sometimes you just want to pop your braces out and then clean them afterwards. So I like to make sure that I've got something that I can clean my hands with before I sort of put them in my mouth and take them out. I mean, I'm guessing most people have probably got hand sanitizer and stuff with them at the moment, but I like to make sure I've got some, and at the moment I'm using a Bath & Body Works one because it smells really good, but there's plenty of different ones out there to choose from. So you're also going to need to be able to clean your braces. As I said, when I'm like out and about, my orthodontist said to just clean them under running water with a soft toothbrush. Some people use toothpaste, but I've heard that you shouldn't use toothpaste, so I'm not sure on that. It's best to check with your orthodontist. But also, you're recommended to sort of give them a proper clean regularly as well. When I got my box from Invisalign, it did actually come with some little like cleaning crystals. So like in this space here, I think there were like 3 little sachets of cleaning crystals, which you sort of get a glass of water, put the cleaning crystals in, and then just pop your braces in for like 15 minutes and they're done. And I've just dropped what I need to show you. So yeah, they had those, and then my orthodontist gave me some little tablets. I think she gave me like 3 tablets as well, and then she gave me like some information about where I can get some more, and also a code for free postage and packaging. So I use I think they're called cleaners. They look a bit like this. I've got a big box of them downstairs. But basically they're just like a little tablet which you drop in the water. The water turns blue as it dissolves. You put the braces in for, I think it's half an hour, and then take them out, run them under some water, and they're good to go again. And yeah, I would really recommend using some sort of cleaning tablet. I mean, there's lots of different ones out there. Your orthodontist might recommend something different. But certainly these ones are quite good. I've noticed that they really kind of make them nice and clean and sparkly again. And when you're wearing them for 2 weeks, they do start to get a little bit, I wouldn't say gross, but they just start to lose their colour a little bit after like the first week and a bit. And the tablets really do help to just keep them clean, and also for you to feel that you're putting something sort of fairly clean into your mouth, which is obviously really important. So yeah, I guess it's just, I wanted to mention those cleaning tablets because it's an extra expense, and I hadn't even thought about that, so it's helpful to just know what these extra expenses might be on top of paying for the Invisalign. And then the final thing that I was just going to recommend, and this won't be suitable for everybody, but I've been using something called Biotin because I really struggle with a dry mouth. I struggled with the dry mouth before I started having Invisalign, and I was using Biotin before that, but having Invisalign has definitely made my mouth even more dry, and my orthodontist said it was okay to continue using the Biotin with the Invisalign braces. So I tend to use it at night. You just pop a little bit on your tongue and then like pop it around your mouth, and for me it has really helped. I used to always wake up in the night with a really dry mouth, and since I've been using it I don't really think I have had that trouble, which is good. But you can use it in the day as well if you're getting a really dry mouth. And I find with my dry mouth, no matter how much water I drink, it's still dry, and the Biotin really seems to help that. So I just wanted to mention that because I know some people might find that a problem, and yeah, that's the product that I would certainly recommend, and my dentist recommended it as well. So I hope that's been helpful if you're getting Invisalign and you're starting to wonder what you need to kind of prepare for it. As I said, like, these are just things that I found useful. Some of them I would say are essentials, other things are more sort of like, you know, get them if you need them, but hopefully it's given you some ideas of sort of things you might need if you're preparing for your Invisalign. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have and you'd like to see more from me, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Also hit the notification bell, that means you'll get notified every time I upload a video so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment and let me know if you have Invisalign, and if there's anything I haven't included that you think is also useful that people should look out for. Also let me know if there's any particular videos you'd like to see me do, whether it's about Invisalign or disability or chronic illness or Disney or whatever it is. Let me know because it's always helpful to know what sort of things you would like to see. Also come and follow me on social media. My links are in the description below, but I'll pop my Instagram and Twitter up here. Those are the 2 platforms that I'm mainly on, so it would be lovely to see you over there, and I'm replying to comments as quickly as I can, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye!